The stadium in Sydney glows under artificial light, the air thick with anticipation and disbelief. 8 men stand on the track, each carrying years of preparation into a race that will last less than 2 minutes. The 800 meters is not a sprint and not a distance run. It is a collision of speed, endurance, tactics, and nerve. In this moment, reputation matters less than courage. When the gun fires, history will not ask who was favored. It will remember only who endured. For Nils Schumann, this moment was not supposed to belong to him. He arrived without global stardom, without the aura of inevitability that surrounds legends. And yet, when the race was over, when the roar of the crowd crashed down upon the track, he stood alone at the top, the Olympic champion. His victory would become one of the most unexpected and inspiring moments in German athletics history, a triumph built not on dominance, but on intelligence, discipline, and belief. Nils Schumann was born on December 29, 1978, in Magdeburg, then part of East Germany. He grew up during a time of profound political and social change, with German reunification reshaping institutions, including sport. Athletics was part of his environment early on, encouraged as both physical development and structured discipline. As a child, he showed natural athleticism, curiosity, and competitiveness, but nothing suggested immediate greatness. His early involvement in athletics included a range of events. Like many young athletes, he experimented broadly before narrowing his focus. Running appealed to him, not just for speed, but for rhythm and control. As he matured physically, middle-distance running began to suit his abilities. The 800 meters, demanding both explosive power and endurance, became his event. Progress through the German athletics system was steady rather than spectacular. Schumann advanced through youth competitions, learning race tactics, pacing, and positioning. The transition from junior to senior level exposed him to deeper competition and greater expectations. He responded with discipline, refining his training and building physical resilience. By the late 1990s, he was competing nationally and internationally, gaining experience against elite European runners. His performances showed promise, but he was not yet considered a medal favorite on the global stage. What distinguished him, however, was race intelligence. Schumann understood positioning, conserved energy, and executed plans with precision. The year 2000 changed everything. Selected to represent Germany at the Sydney Olympic Games, Schumann arrived as an outsider. The 800-meter field was stacked with established stars, athletes expected to control the race. Yet Schumann approached the games with calm focus. He advanced through rounds with efficiency, avoiding unnecessary exertion and positioning himself wisely. The Olympic final unfolded at a relentless pace. The early laps were fast, the field tightly packed. Schumann stayed patient, resisting the urge to respond prematurely. As the race entered its final straight, chaos broke out. Some runners faded, others surged too early. Schumann saw his opening. With controlled aggression, he accelerated, overtaking rivals with devastating timing. When he crossed the finish line first, disbelief swept the stadium. Nils Schumann was Olympic champion in the 800 meters. The result stunned the athletics world. It was Germany's first Olympic gold in the men's 800 meters, and one of the most surprising victories of the Games. In that instant, he transformed from respected competitor into Olympic legend. The aftermath brought recognition, media attention, and heightened expectations. Schumann's win was celebrated not only for the medal, but for what it represented, proof that intelligence and belief could overcome hierarchy. Yet sustaining success after such a moment is often harder than achieving it. In the years that followed, Schumann continued to compete internationally. He represented Germany at world and European championships, facing the challenge of maintaining elite form while managing the physical demands of middle-distance running. Injuries and health issues began to affect his consistency, limiting his ability to train and compete at peak levels. Despite these challenges, he remained committed to the sport. Training required careful balance, with emphasis on aerobic conditioning, speed endurance, and recovery. Middle-distance running places immense strain on the body, and Schumann's later career reflected the reality faced by many Olympic champions, that the body does not always allow repetition of perfection. As competitive opportunities narrowed, Schumann gradually stepped away from elite athletics. Retirement marked a shift rather than a disappearance. He pursued education and professional development beyond sport, applying the discipline learned through athletics to a new career path. Over time, he became involved in public service and education, including work in law enforcement. His post-athletic life reflected structure, responsibility, and service, values aligned with his athletic identity. While he moved away from the spotlight, his Olympic victory remained a defining chapter in German sporting memory. Looking back, Nils Schumann's career defies traditional narratives. He was not a prodigy who dominated from youth, nor a champion who ruled for a decade. Instead, he was an athlete who seized one moment perfectly. His Olympic gold stands as a reminder that sport is not scripted, that preparation meets opportunity in unpredictable ways. His legacy lies not only in the medal, but in the message. That patience matters, that intelligence matters. That belief, even without expectation, can change history. In the unforgiving arena of the 800 meters, Nils Schumann ran the race of his life and left an indelible mark on Olympic history. Thank you for watching this story on Behind the Medal. If Nils Schumann's journey inspired you, please like the video, share it with others who appreciate the deeper stories of sport, and subscribe to the channel for more cinematic documentaries that explore what lies beyond victory. This video contains generated images. They are used only for creative illustration and may not represent the athlete's exact appearance.